Hello everyone and welcome back to Stirlingshire Homestead. So we're here out with the chickens because, and Anna, because we're doing something that we don't normally do. So we had sushi day this morning and Maddie's getting the trays out to give the chickens our leftovers. So there's a little bit of avocado, a little bit of chives.
In fact, you can like pre-season your eggs.
Yeah, if you do it right, you can actually pre-season your eggs. They'll taste like what things that they eat. So our eggs for this next batch are going to taste a little bit like chives and avocado, depending on which birds actually end up eating our leftovers. And we've got some older rice that we're going to give them, which is good for the birds. And then we also have some of our leftover like stew that it's been in the fridge for a little while, and we're not probably going to eat it. So we're going to give it to the birds because they can eat it. So it's a great way to give the birds a snack and not waste food. And it's also a good way to save any leftovers you might not exactly want. Birds can eat quite a bit more things than a dog could. So if our dog could eat garlic and onion, we would have probably given some to her too.
A lot of spices like cumin and garlic and onion, they can't taste,
but it doesn't hurt them.
but it's really good for them. Anna!
No, that's not Anna. Rooster was chasing them out of the coop.
Oh, okay.
Maybe they heard there was something good, so they're going to come eat. So that's what we do. We give them scraps and leftover things that they can munch on, and they'll eat up most of that probably throughout the day today. And that saves us the issue of either throwing that in the compost pile where bears and other things can get at it, but it also gives the chickens some extra feed that isn't some extra feed that isn't just straight standard chicken feed. So it's good for them. And you can see they're already going at it.
And Isaac, to your best guess, why did I split it up between two pans?
Because we have two roosters and they'll fight over it if you give them one pan.
All of the chickens will fight over it if you give them.
If you give them just one pan, the top ladies in the pecking order plus the roosters, that only a couple of them will get it. So if you split it up and give them access in a couple spots, then more people have access to it, or more chickens have access to it.
Oh God, chickens are eating meat. Whatever will we do? Guys, chickens aren't herbivores.
They're omnivores.
They will eat their own children if you let them. Raw eggs.
Yep. So, there's that, and we may as well take a look at the babies while we're out here. How many do you have, Maddie?
8.
We're up to 8 now.
I don't think we're
I don't think we're gonna
getting
get a 9th. That one is more than likely not gonna hatch here. But we've got 8. And so we'll take a look at Mama right now. And all the babies. You can see them way in the back. I'll try and zoom in for you guys. Quite a few of them. And Mama doesn't like us getting anywhere close. But lots of them in there. I'm missing the 8th one. Where are you? Are you in the nest box? Maybe there's only 7, Maddie.
Maybe it's only 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Dude. They're hard to count. I think we've got 7. So, they're doing quite well. They've got enough food and water. We're going to have to do something about their waterer here, though, because they like to make it a mess. So we're going to dump that out and get them some fresh water and get them all situated here. It's that sawdust compound that they don't like kicking around. I say they don't like, they like kicking it around. That'll work for now. Just enough to get it up and out of the way. And we'll move that over just a little bit. That'll give them enough water, and I'll have to come back and fill it later. So lots of things. And you can see these guys are going crazy. That one's got a little piece of meat right there. this one, and they're chasing them around to get the piece of meat from them because meat is a high value treat for them. So anyway, thanks for watching. We'll give you some bonus content here, but we'll see you in a little bit. Have a good one. Ladies and gentlemen, new apple tree alert. New apple tree alert. Look what I just found. Those are definitely apples. This just is another point to go walk your property whenever you can. I didn't realize this was even here until this year. So which tree is it? Oh, it's this really old big one in the middle. It is like covered in vines. If we could get that like freed up, that is an enormous apple tree. Wow. And the leaves extend all the way to there, but it's got a bunch of vines all over it. Oh, it goes way up. It's like that tree right there. Holy man. And those are some solid size apples here. Unbelievable. And here we were going to wipe that spot out when we did the driveway. Interesting. There's not a lot of apples on it, but like, look at that. Unbelievable. So it's that strong, that's that thick, big trunk right there. That is an apple tree. That's enormous. Huh. And if there's one there, could be more somewhere else. We just don't know about them yet. It's not like I go walk the third field on a daily basis. I'm mostly on this second one. Well, what do you know? So a new apple tree that we didn't know existed that produced a solid amount of apples. Not a lot, but some. That's pretty cool. Wow, and you can tell it's the only reason I knew it was there is because I saw that red color. Amazing. We're gonna have to peel that back and leave this apple tree right where it is. That's so cool. Now I'm so tempted to like go and walk the rest of all this and see if there's apples somewhere that I didn't know existed before. You can certainly tell that's an apple tree just based on the leaves. This flat leaf shape, that's 100% an apple tree. Interesting. Yeah. And that branch comes all the way out to there. I wonder, like if we cut that one out and get rid of some of the bramble on this guy, if we could get a lot of apples next year. Huh. Well, that'll be a project. I'll have to come over here in winter and cut, if I can, around all of that. We're going to leave that intact now. I didn't realize that was an apple tree. Excellent. That is big fruit too. Wow. That's like a legitimate big crab apple size. Good. Keep growing strong, apple tree. We'll have to get rid of some of these other ones around you, but that is a hefty trunk there. Unbelievable. Huh. Well, that's good news. So we have an extra apple tree. Thanks for joining me on that fun little journey, my Stoningshire homestead people. It's like right next to where the house is going to go too. Anyway, see you in the next one. And for those of you who keep watching, get another bonus. I don't know if you can see them, but we got a little grass snake that's living out in here, probably hiding underneath the new mulch. But you see the little tail. Not a big guy, a little tiny one. We're gonna let him be. How cute. Let's see if we can scare him out a little more. Probably went down into a hole, I bet. Or a little burrow. Yep, I can't even see him anymore. He must go right down in there. That's cute. I came over here to climb the rock. Anyway, we'll let him be. But we get little snakes like that out here. They're kind of cute.